Huh, a fresh face. What have you come to our robot settlement for? I want some data from an automaton hound. Yeah, right. That's a pretty tall order. No way I'm handing over automaton data just to anybody. But then again, if you're willing to spar with my big baby, then I might just be willing to reconsider. How about it then, a fight? Or are you scared of my baby? Let's fight then, bring it on. Aha, good. Another chance for my sweetie to pick up some new combat data. Let's start. Your baby, eh? Oh, you have a lot of babies then.
Follow my charge.
Unfortunately for you. Fortunately for them, I'm electronic. I mean, I'm electric. There we go. I'm like this. Yeah. Hope we didn't go overboard for you, bud. Ah, now that's some precious data. Don't worry, my dear. I'll give you an upgrade. But here's the previous automaton data for you. I ain't got no use for it anymore. You earned it. See you later, brother. The data seems to have been recorded. Sure. Now we go back again. If I get more level, if I get more... 73, not enough. I need more. Well, same stuff that I already said before. Never capacitance or data on, eh? Later on, you'll be able to see a replica automaton over in our industrial hall. Don't worry, they won't move around. And as far as I pulled another prank, okay? Same stuff, stuff, man, over and over and over again. Insanity. Yeah, Peak is probably still over there in that corner as usual. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Oh, by 1300, nice, I like that. Random event, okay. Obtain new clues. Complete mission exhibit restoration antique desk lamp. To obtain exhibit antique desk lamp. To obtain... Should begin mission. No, the hole. Is this the outside general hole? I swear, if this decreases something I leveled up, I'm gonna... Please be education, please be education. Maybe. You can anyway, you're just in time. The museum workshop has just received a batch of artifacts that need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over and talk to Boris. It's his area of expertise, and he'll fill you in with exactly what needs to be done. Sure, I actually enjoy doing that, sure. Sure. I wish the puzzles were a bit more complex about it than that. I know, I can help you again. Yeah, when I begin, come on, let's get to it, sure. Yay. Give me a second here. I just need to think here. Okay, so this one needs to be... There we go. Easily enough done, eh? There we go. Not too bad, thanks to you, this batch of relics has all been restored ahead of schedule. I'm off to touch base with Oldon, then about exhibiting them. Don't forget to come back to the exhibition hall when you get the chance to check out the fruits of your labor. Fine, fine. Museum staff, placing the correct position again. Oh. Okay, well, at least we can use management fund. Yay. Anyway, thanks to you, all of the exhibits in the general hall have been recovered. Come and talk to me at the exhibit hall. Sure. Thanks to your help, the general hall is filled with exhibits. Now visitors from all over Belobog will be able to understand the background of this city better. Is this thing real? This is awesome. Thanks for your hard work. Anyway, here's a reward for you. Rolls? That's not a roll. Yep. Next business day, bustling activity 2. Prosperous glory. Opportunity makes us safe. Ooh. Hey, what is it again? You finished one phase of the museum's operations. You seem to See Pila You seem to see Pila again in the exhibit hall. Perhaps there are some results from Norbert's interrogation to speak with her. Roll. No, roll. Sad.
Nice to see you. You're looking in good spirits.
I'm looking in spirits. Okay, sure.
The museum is packed these days. I've never seen it so full of visitors. You run a tight ship here. Still,
Take those
it'd
compliments.
be nice if those kids would stop littering. It's barely lunchtime and I've already picked up 3 half-eaten packs of Snow White popping candy.
Yeah. There's something you wanted to talk about, Pila. Yeah, I know who it's good. I know who exactly it's fucking the gang. Yep, it's the moles. Oh, whatever. At least they're helping. Some littering, but it's fine.
Ah, don't worry. Nothing was stolen this time. You remember that Norbert guy we captured? The Silvermane guards have acquired new intel from him. And I thought you might find it interesting. I always wondered, how did he, a rich kid with virtually no real-life experience, suddenly think of becoming a smuggler? There's no way someone like him could have come up with the idea of disassembling a sculpture and hiding the pieces inside robots. The result is just as I expected. After less than half a day of interrogation, he confessed everything.
Simple.
He admitted that a mysterious figure named Mr. Coldfeet persuaded him to target the museum exhibits.
Simple.
Mr. Coldfeet fooled Norbert into believing that many of the museum's artifacts were forcibly seized from private collectors by the Silvermane guards. He told him that true justice would be returning the artifacts to the people.
I mean,
Norbert
it could be
probably
true.
didn't believe any of that nonsense. I think he just wanted to prove himself and add more to his fortune. Mr. Coldfeet
Wouldn't be
not only
surprised. Wouldn't be the
introduced him
first
to
time.
buyers, but also gave him advice, and only charged him a 30% consultant's fee. In the opinion of our young Mr. Norbert, the deal was too good to refuse.
Sounds lucrative. Why didn't he recruit me? I want to say that one. Sounds lucrative. Why didn't he recruit me?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. So, I came to discuss with you about this Mr. Coldfeet.
Okay, yeah,
Norbert
sure.
said Mr. Coldfeet operates with extreme discretion and knows the Silvermane guards' every move like the back of his hand. If he catches wind about the slightest rumor in the city, he'll disappear without a trace.
I know it's probably not Sample. It's
If
probably
what
not.
Mr. Norbert said is true, then our safest option is to send a civilian to try to reach out to Mr. Coldfeet and lure him out of his lair.
Oh, you want me to go and meet him?
You guessed it. Everyone agrees that there is no better candidate than you.
Oh no, maybe if he recruits
Norbert
me.
says he usually communicates with Mr. Coldfeet through the door of a room in the Goethe Hotel. The usual agreed meeting time is right now.
Why don't we just break the door down? Simple.
Take this as a final request from the Silvermane guards. Can you go to the Goethe Hotel to meet with this Mr. Coldfeet?
I don't have an option. Yep. You're doing this one thing. Can you do it? Can you go do it? It's like, well, not have much of an opportunity, really. Not to. Can't really say no, right? Vending machine. There's stuff here. Look at that. I didn't know we had that. I know there was stuff over there I could buy. Oh, well, other than boring stuff that don't matter. But that don't matter. I said it don't matter. Oh. Sure. New message. Okay, sure. How's it anyway? You have to go at the hotel. Already outside the door. Be careful. So efficient, as expected of you. Yeah, no, be careful, really. Norbert said the secret signal he set with Mr. Coldfeet was 3 light knocks, and 2 heavy knocks. Now it's all up to your silver tongue. Anyway, you can do it, I believe. And you. Sure. 3 light, 2 heavy, sure. The door remains unperturbed, and you feel a chill breeze brush past your knees. If you stayed any longer in this freezing hallway, you'd soon turn into a Mr. Cold Feet yourself. Bruh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forget. It wasn't a tap 3 times and knock twice. Yeah, pretty right.
There's no response. Did I remember the wrong password?
Norbert, is that you?
Huh. Ah, yes, it's me.
Oh, what took you so long?
Okay, it's not.
I was
It's not that
worried
cool.
the Silvermane guards might have got to you. But you're not the type to turn someone in at first capture, right?
Wait, it is sample.
Well, it's time for me to get on out of here. After all, we already made a nice little fortune on this trip, huh?
This is sample. Come hell or high water, we shall forge the bond of brotherly. How could I ever betray such a dear friend?
Oh, someone's getting a little emotionally over-invested? You know what we are? Accomplices. You know what that means? Partners in crime.
Gee.
You know what else that means? We are not friends.
Oh, that's mean.
All right, enough chinwagging. So how much did the microfilm sell for?
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna have to make up an amount. Hope it's believable.
Oh, 50,000 credits.
50,000? Well, it's a little less than I thought, but not too bad. By the way, you catch a cold or something, your voice sounds a little different than before. Or
Speak for yourself.
What kind of hotel's this anyway? No peepholes on the doors.
It doesn't like sample,
He's
right?
starting to suspect me. That's not good.
Sure.
I better think through the next question carefully before answering.
Sure, you can do that. Maybe, possibly,
You
maybe.
know, I just realized there's something I forgot. Maybe you could help me remember. That Gears and Wisdom sculpture I told you to take apart and hide away. Can you remind me how many pieces it had?
I don't know, less than 60.
Well, now that's more like it. You had me in a
I
cold
think,
sweat
right.
with those jokes. Here, hurry up and come inside. We need to discuss the details of our next operation.
What? You hear a click. Mr. Colsey opens the door. Gently push open the door and enter. Sample, right? Yep. And what sample? Ahaha.
Oh,
hey.
I mean, if it
Let's
isn't
try.
my valued client. What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Isn't it
Yep.
amazing how fate
Yep.
brings people together, huh?
Oh, yeah, ain't it
Our
amazing?
bridge of
Yeah.
friendship could extend all the way to Everwinter Hill.
Yeah. I guess it was here from the beginning. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Guests? So, you don't have any evidence?
Oh, except what you just said right there.
Well, I mean, how could you? Your old buddy Sampo is a model citizen these days. You know the guards on sentry duty in the restricted zone? I deliver their breakfast.
Oh, so that's why.
every day.
That's why you know what they're up to every time, eh? Noted. It ain't working, bud.
Okay. So, kind of cold out, huh? Man, this is getting uncomfortable.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, I have a proposal. I'm sure you're gonna find this very reasonable. Yeah, I made a few small fortunes in the artifact business lately, and I can give you 1/3 of my earnings. How about that, huh? In exchange, I only ask that you please don't tell the Silvermane guards about me. Just tell them you missed the culprit. You're a big hero. They won't give you a hard time about it, right?
Oh, they probably
How's
will.
that sound, huh? 1/3 is a lot of money. Think about it. I would never dare to rip off a valued client such as yourself.
Hmm. Huh. I mean, Huh, you think I can be bought? Well, I can, but
Oh, how can you be so unaccommodating? That is not like you, brother.
oh, come on, man.
Oh,
Huh.
I knew the good times couldn't last, but I didn't think a valued client would bring
We
them
better
to
bring
a
him with us,
close.
kiddos. He's gonna go on his
Go
own.
ahead. Notify the authorities. I'd rather burn out than fade away.
Yeah, here we go. I called Mr. Coldfeet. Yep. He's Sampo. What, Sampo? I thought he's turned over a new leaf, but... I'm coming over right now, anyway. Wait for me where you are. Don't let him get away. No, he's definitely getting away. Yep, there it is. Sampo has vanished. No sound of hurried footsteps. No sound of a window or door opening.
I let him get away. Too late now. I'll have to wait for Pela to get here.
Waited in an empty room for a while. He didn't open the
I'm here.
door.
Where's the suspect?
He vanished into thin air.
I see.
I don't know where he
Just
went.
as cunning and crafty as ever.
Yep.
He fooled the Silvermane guards into thinking he'd changed. But we won't be falling for that act again anytime soon.
Sure.
This operation ends here. You've helped us enough already. Leave the rest to the Silvermane guards.
It was
Here.
tempting, but
These rewards are for you. I hope they come in handy in the journey ahead.
sure.
Oh, by the way, if you still want to help run the History and Culture Museum, Miss Eris and I are always happy to work with you. Speaking of which, Miss Eris was just looking for you. Why don't you go to the museum and talk to her?
Fine, now I have an option. Oh, wow, really 2 adventure logs. I was tempted to accept Sample's offer, but, I would have taken 100% of his earnings. And then give them away anyways. No.
Oh, hello. Thank you for all your help. Business at the museum is booming again. I haven't seen this many people here since I was a little girl.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, right. There's something I wanted to tell you. A man with blue hair came along
Oh,
and
Sample.
left a message. He asked me to pass it on to the manager of the museum. Here. I haven't read the content. Do you want to take a look?
Read the message. It's gonna be Sample
To
again.
my dearest and most
Yep, here it is.
valued client, congratulations! Remember this day as the day you almost caught the great Mr. Coldfeet.
Oh, great to hear it, bud.
How's museum manager life treating you? Just a little reminder, when it comes to working in museums, I'm quite the dab hand.
Yeah, I don't know what a dab hand is, but, sure.
What I mean to say is, if you're ever in need of a passionate and professional individual, one with an inside knowledge of museum security blind
Of course.
I'm only a call away. Don't worry, my exhibit smuggling days are behind me.
Sure they are. Opportunity makes a thief, part 4. Thanks for your hard work, anyway. New development fund acquired 400,000. The museum has been restored to its former glory. Catch me if you can. Got some traveler's guide. We're actually already fairly close, eh? Yeah, let's see here. Obtain new clues. Exhibit collection information terminal hand display monitor set to obtain exhibit. Exhibit. Never gonna talk to the guy again. Probably gonna be fixing wires and preferable. Hey, Fedora's here. Good day, I am Fedora, volunteer tour guide of the Bellblock History and Cultural Museum. If you want to know about any mechanical know-hows, please let me know. You're not sure if she even understood what the job scope of a volunteer tour guide entails. Yeah, probably not. Here we are. Anyway, we just stumbled across a treasure map while going through the collection. It's not tremendously old, but it sure looks aged enough. I'm guessing that we might be able to find something of value from here to display. Looks like these treasures are all in the underworld. Anyway, can I please task you with finding them? I didn't... Oh wait, it is over here, huh? Sure. Here we are. Find a stack of rustic cabinets that have obviously been abandoned here for quite some time. Like the last treasure, you cannot see the value in this. To a spectator, this would merely look like a pile of trash. Perhaps this is how the treasure hides its value until the people in possession of the treasure map come to find it. Brought back the exhibit to Bellblock History and Culture Museum. Not sure what's the high value about it, but doesn't really matter now, does it? I'm not pretty sure, but should be fine. Sure. Well, I found the treasure. Here we go. These cabinets should be the terminals to control the mining gear. This model is long obsolete. Can this kind of thing really be used as an exhibition? Of course, these form a good record of daily life and industrial technology used in the underground mines. The whole point of opening the industrial hall is to showcase exhibits such as these. I'm going to take them for cleaning and restoration. They'll be on display soon enough. Anyway, thanks for bringing me this treasure. Sure. I wonder if he actually knew where it was the entire time. Just did a treasure map, circle the area, and be like, hey, go fetch it. Yeah, it's been placed again. Oh, that's a big lure. Run event again. New suitable volunteer guide. Identify complete missions to recruit Chapard. There's so many. But I want to finish it all. Well, I think we already got all the events, but whatever. Hey, Chapard. Welcome to the Silverman Guard restricted zone, anyway. I've instructed the soldiers to treat you hospitably, but I do have to remind you to be considerate of your actions. Rules are rules. Once any such acts are discovered, even I, the captain, can't guarantee your safety. The captain's so uptight. The Supreme Guardian and her laws are akin to an iron wall around Bellabog. Nothing in this place is above them. As a comrade who once fought beside... He did? I guess for maybe 5 minutes. Whatever. As a comrade who once fought by your side, I do not wish to see harm befall you. Which is why I hope you will reconsider my suggestion. But enough of this stuffy topic, I'm about to go on break. Do you have something else you wish to talk about? Can you take a look at these wanted posters? Yeah, let's do it. Which wanted poster? Ah, you got them all together. I asked the guards to help me rip them down, but I see that you're far quicker. You've done me a huge favor. Hang on a moment. Let me prepare a reward for you. Hang on, I have something to ask you. Speak. Who painted these wild portraits? Wild? You mean these paintings I did? It feels not that wild at all. But both you and Sheila have said that. Am I really a bad painter? Oh no, your painting is very vivid. Vivid. That's exactly what wanted posters called for. It's an honor to receive such high praise like this from you. Thank you so much. Look. This one, I remembered your companion's name is March 7th, right? This is the one I'm proudest of. I think it's indeed very vivid. It's a shame that things were so urgent. I had to paint this one in a hurry, otherwise I would have polished it a lot more. Who painted these magnificent portraits? This gorgeous style? I presume it's Pila's work, though she even painted one version of it herself. I never knew about that. All I've heard is that she's a wonderful painter with lots of fans because of it. That's all I know. If you're really curious, you can ask her about the rest in person. Why are we on the wanted list? Have you forgotten? Madame Cacolia said you lot were trying to overthrow Bellabog. Oh, sorry, and put out a wanted order on your heads. It was urgent, so I painted a wanted poster and got my staff to post them all over the place. But you've already proved your innocence, and so that's the end of this wanted matter. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble before. I owe you another apology. Oh, are you interested in volunteering at the museum? Volunteer, do you mean as a volunteer guide? If I'm not mistaken, I submitted my application to Pila a while ago. Didn't she receive it? I'm not sure. I should probably ask her. Sure, thanks for your help. If she doesn't have my application form, I'll just fill in a new one. I'll send her a message to ask about it. Thanks for your help. Okay, sure. Yup, I'm inviting Japar to be a museum volunteer guide. But he says he's already submitted the application form. Do you know anything about that? Hold on, let me have a look. I found his application. It got squashed between other documents. I haven't looked at it yet. Please let him know to prepare for the interview. Oh, by the way, you don't need to be the assessor for this time. Get some good rest. Feel no longer useful to you. So it seems like I'm no longer of use to you. Hey, you know that's not true. Yeah, okay. And stop pretending to get offended when you're getting a free pass to chill. Yeah, whatever. I just want you to have a rest. I don't mean anything else. After all, you've been working hard for the museum all this time. I need to head off now. Please let Japar know about the interview. Fine. We meet again anyway. She said it was a mistake. I understand. As an intelligence officer, she has to deal with piles of files every day. It's not impossible to mess up once in a while. Anyway, I've got my answer. Thanks for your hard work. Without you, most of us would still be in the dark about the situation. Now, I need to start preparing for the interview she mentioned. I hope I'll have the chance to be your museum guide soon. See you around. And another one down. There it is. Let me just get blind and you're like, okay, I can't find it. You're like, I skip over it and you're like, where did he go?